Okay, so this is the cemetery, the second feature build I bring to your attention. The cemetery, the graveyard, no pun intended on Gravion, the graveyard of Sapientia. So let's go in and see who's in there. Number one, you can see quite a lot of names. Want to talk about them, Gravion?
I can name a few of these. Razor Cane's Soul, Billy Mays is in the graveyard. Robert J.F. Clark, the resident, or not the resident, but the no longer resident griefer and asshat of the server is in here. Don't think oh, and Joker, also another asshat. Don't really recognize any of these other ones. Probably before my time.
Oh, quite a few of these were extremely funny griefers who trolled our server and failed.
Robert J.F. Clark, I'll put another link in the description leading to his wiki page where you can learn all about how he griefed Rich Dog and stalked him like a crazy person.
Yeah, I'll probably say Robert J.F. Clark is one of the bestest resident of the graveyard. Anyways, welcome to the modern section. This was curated by Mariak6669, one of my best friends in modern builds, and he's really cool about all of this. This is a really amazing build that combines both the traditional ideas of Sapientia into the really high-tech design that is quite really nice.
You'll notice use of patterns on the floor and the use of sparingly glowstone blocks on the floor to help light the building, and then with a nice pattern of bricks, sandstone, and glowstone on the top to give it a nice lighting effect and a good pattern for the ceiling and the floor of the next floor.
So now let's move on to some of the organics of the place, and then we'll be ending our tour with a aerial view, and I do not want to end the tour, but yeah. Let's go.
Everyone who's been keeping track will notice I've been doing a lot of organic stuff lately, and so I think this build over here is probably one of the greater builds of the entire, honestly, the entire city. And so that's what I'm really looking forward to you talking about, Fort.
So, hello, I'm Gravion, so today I'll be doing a little organics sort of study, and I'm sure that I'm not a very good organics person. As you can see, I built that derpy worm next to this, and it's pretty derpy, but I think I am good enough to talk about the skills within organics. Now, a few important things to bear in mind is that organics, you follow curves. Curves as in, you can never have this straight line. If you know the idea of gradient, you should ensure that you're full of curves with changing gradients, like differentiation. So when you differentiate it, you get something like 4x plus 9, etc. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's too mathematical, but anyways, organics is basically building life into your builds, and this is once again by Rose Dragon, one of the most talented organics builders along Feather Blade, Kupo, and Soul Soda. I can name quite a few amazing organics builders on here, but yeah, they're really cool. And you can, Gravion, I'm sure, will like to show you more around this body of box. Would you, Gravion? Yes? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
As you can see, a lot of this is very curved. You don't have any lines. Well, you have some straight lines where it's needed, like this nozzle here, like the nozzle, not nozzle, but the nose of the fox. But the rest of it is very smooth and connected and not straight. You will have some areas where it needs to be straight because there's not much more you can do with it. But as you can see here, the fox looks realistic. It looks as if it could like leap from the spot and bound off into the wild blue void that is appearing on my screen. Not very far past this. Now, what makes this organics really come to light is the use of dynamic positions. and not just having it stand on all fours, just standing there looking straight. Even just the use of the lifted paw here and the curve of the tail gives a lot of life to the build and causes it to look more like a fox and less like a statue.
Gravion, I'm currently at around the... I'm at the sky. I'm in the sky, I'm in the sky, yay! Okay.
Space!
So we're gonna be doing some... So, Gravion and I will be flying around showing some views of the general city as a whole so that you can get a hang of what the entire city is really about. I want to say thank you to all the VoxelBox staff because they're absolutely amazing about this, this town and the size. Yes, and quite a few, lots of people built in here, and you can see it's really puzzling once again. And I'm afraid that concludes the talking that I'm doing, and I'm instead going to be following the camera around the city in photographs. So, I mean in video without sound. So let's go, Gravion.
Well, I will do this overview of the city, flying around, seeing everything. And I'll go ahead and say this now. I'll, of course, do the generic sign-off at the end, but I hope everyone enjoyed this VoxelBox tour of Sapientia. And I hope you'll do more of these in the future. So if you enjoyed this, give me a like and a thumbs up on it. If it was your favorite video, add it to your favorites. And I really hope you enjoyed this. I had a really great time doing this video. And it's just really awesome to get a first-hand tour from the designer of the city. This is actually on the edge of the world. There's actually math on this wall. Wow.
And that pretty much concludes our tour for today. Thanks, guys.
Alright, this is Gravion, signing out.